This is John from JJ Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital of the state. I don't know where Hollywood went. All right, boys and girls, it's 46. I think it's 46 degrees here today. Show you what. Talk to you a little bit about brakes. Got a mess. Got a mess. Let me see if I can find somewhere I can put this thing. That might work right there. All right, so if anybody wasn't aware, the C10 Revival was setup was Thursday, the show was Friday and Saturday. This is the fifth year, or excuse me, this is the fifth show, not the fifth year, because there was a year during COVID or something like that. They couldn't get a venue or something because they outgrew the venue before. But they got with Denton Farm Park, which is in Denton, North Carolina, in Randolph County. They got with them and used the farm park. So last year was the first year that it was at the Denton Farm Park, and the show doesn't cost a dime to get into. It's free. It's for C10 trucks. I noticed a couple things got slipped in there, and I don't know how they got slipped in there, you know, other stuff. But they did a great job, right? Everybody did a great job. The venue, the volunteers, the people that participated, the vendors, everybody did a great job, right? So last year they raised right at $30,000 for the Ronald McDonald House and Butterfly House, like 32,000 and some change. I don't know the exact number because it was last year. I can't remember that. But with everything going on in the world, everything going on, there was more trucks, there was more vendors and everything else. They released the numbers yesterday, doubled it. 62,000, I think it was $62,184, I believe, but it was $62,000 that was raised. Donations, 2 days, people just putting in a bucket. Man, that's awesome. So Lou and Beanie and Casey that promote this event. So if you're on Facebook, go to the C10 Fall Revival, follow that page. Like I say, there was people from, man, all the way across the United States. We're trying to make this thing the biggest C10 show east of the Mississippi, and they getting there. They getting there. So it's booked for the next 5 years. It's the third weekend of October, so it's already like October 17th and 18th of 2025. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I mean, so just go check it out. Again, it's free. You know, there's a lot of scammers online trying to get you to register for car, you know, for your truck. It's free. It's free. The shirts this year, I didn't get a shirt because Friday when they went on sale, there was a line from here to way down yonder, and Casey said he made 4 or 5 times more shirts than he did last year, and they sold out. They had a few shirts, but the show shirt, gone. So by the time I got there, because everybody knows it was duck hunting Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning, so I had to go get some ducks. By the time I got there, I got this jazzy hat, and it says underneath it, right there, C10 Revival, North Carolina. So that is that. All right, so now I'm going to take this hoodie off because I don't want to get it messed up. I'm going to show y'all what we got going on today. All right, so the brakes on the Impala. Woo! Brakes on the Impala. All right, so the brakes on the Impala. So the brakes on the piano, listen to you. The brakes on the Impala, they rough. So I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna move some stuff back. I'm gonna get some paper towels. I'm gonna wipe my hands. And then I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna flip this thing around and I'm going to show you, oh, the rag's in my pocket. The rag's in my pocket. All right, so I'm gonna flip this around. Y'all got to mind the mess because that's what I was doing yesterday. So let's flip this around. Brazil. What's up, dude? All right, so here's the old brake master cylinder. Disc brakes was invented in 1916. If didn't nobody know that. So in 1916, that's when disc brakes was invented, from an English engineer. But that's a little information. So basically, you have this thing is split in half. So you got the front reservoir and the back reservoir. So if you lose a brake line on one end, you still got brakes. The old style is it's just got one cup, and if you lose a brake line, which you have multiple lines, you don't have no brakes except e-brake. So you can see that this thing is, it's bad. It's bad, right? Super bad. All right, the lines is all corroded. I mean, it's just bad. So, so I got the kit. Let me show you. So I've already, like I said, mind the mess. So I've already replaced the front disc brakes. All right. So the front disc brakes. Here's the old ones. The bearing on this side, the seal had already separated from the rotor. So there was very, very little grease in the rotor. This bearing was growling. You could barely hear it because of everything else going on, exhaust leak and stuff like that. But this bearing here, when you took the wheel off and you done this right here, it would rock back and forth. So this one was bad. So just went ahead and got the whole kit. The whole kit come with the front and the back. The back hasn't got here yet. It's supposed to be delivered here today, and I don't know why it all came from the same place, but nevertheless. So here's the new rotors, new bearings, new grease, everything's packed, new brake lines. Right here you can see got new lines all the way up to that part. So that's done on this part. All right, we get up here. Here's the new master cylinder. Now it's just setting up here. It's mocked up. You have new brake booster. This is a dual diaphragm 7-inch. This is a Corvette style. I think it's 1/8 or 1/16 bore on the master cylinder. This right here is the proportioning valve with the low brake light switch. Now this car doesn't have a brake light switch. If it does, I'll find it. If not, we'll figure something out. Here's the new lines on this side. Then you have the new lines there. Okay. So let's take a stroll over here to the passenger side. Passenger side, got it done as well. New brakes. There's the old. Now on this side over here, it was something else. So once I got everything took off and I went to pull the rotor off, the rotor just fell off, and when it fell off, you see that right there? The bearing just fell to pieces. So this side's good to go. Got a new brake line, got the new hard line going up there. So now, I mean, there's got a lot of stuff I got to clean up for this guy. A lot of stuff. All right, so now the adventure today is we're going to clean up a little bit. But here is this is supposed to be a complete brake line kit. And this is from, I dropped this. This is from Inline Tubes. Brake and fuel line to restoration detail, blah, blah, blah. Largest in stock and selection. And there it is. Now, with this kit, it's supposed to have been a complete kit for a 63 Impala. The complete kit. Right? It was supposed to be a complete kit. Well, right off the bat, all right, she's locked. All right, she's locked. Right off the bat, this is supposed to be a complete kit. Now, I've only went so far, but right off the gate, this line right here was not in the kit. That line right there, I don't even know where it's at. This line here, this little small bend line, was not even in that master kit. So I don't know what other line is not in the master kit, but this one was not. So I had to take the old one off without trying to damage it, which was a feat inside itself because it was corroded, and got it loose here. Took this line, went to the hardware, went to the parts store, found a line the same length, and then I had to mirror image it and bend it the same way the other one was bent. Same thing on this side over here, exact same thing. This line right here was not in the kit. So I've already emailed them and told them that either that one was not put in the kit or it's not in the kit, and if either or, need to modify and to update the kit, because if you're telling me that I'm buying a complete master kit, and that's what it says, complete master kit, brake line, right? That's to me, that's everything, because master means everything, right? And I'm missing 2 lines, and they haven't got back to me. So there's look, there's Hawkins. Hawkins, what are you doing? So if that master kit, if it's missing 2 because they was not put in the box, oh well, then it's just shipping error. If it's not put in there because they didn't make it, then it's not a complete kit. So there you go. It's not a full kit. So also, let's get back to this booster. So here's the booster. This is a single. I mean, it's done its purpose, but it's time for it to go. This is the grease that I use right here. High temp grease, and you pack your bearings. And then here is the old calipers. Here's the old calipers. This one was stuck. This one right here was stuck. The cylinder, this piston, this single piston, it wouldn't come out. It's stuck. So you could tell on the rotor that it was only grabbing on one side, and it wasn't clamping on the rotor. But that's about it. That's about all I got for you guys today on this part. I figured I'd do a little live and send it to you and see what you think. Also, what is that guy called? What is them things called? What is it? Brunt. Brunt. B-R-U-N-T. Brunt wear. Boots. Supposed to get a set of boots for them today. Actually, they're new boot they just released, and give it an old test to see how it goes. There's something else that came yesterday too. The replacement parts from ABS, they got to send back the other stuff. They sent they sent the replacement, so now I got to get to the post office, or if I can get it packaged back up. Let me see, what's the United States Postal Service? Yeah, all right. So they did a United States Postal Service, so I have to take it to the post office. Or if I can get it to the box before the post lady comes by, she can take it with her. So I appreciate you, boys and girls. I know I hadn't been on here in the last couple of days. A lot of stuff's been going on. C10 Revival, duck season, but back at it full throttle. The objective for the Impala is get the brakes safe, get them good to go, and then once they're good to go, then sit down with the client. Well, we'll have to video chat and see where we want to go next. Y'all noticed the other day it had a lifter tick. I talked to my engine guy, and he said, man, if it's ticking, you pull the valve cover off, you look and see what's going on. But since she wants to add air conditioner and fix the exhaust leak and this and that, and you go down to all the stuff that you want to fix, right? Like you want to, you like this. And like, okay, let's just pull the engine. And the best thing we do is pull the engine, go through the engine, see what it's doing. It's got a little bit of blow by. It's got this, just pull the engine and transmission out, and just go through every bit of it. Find out what transmission's in, get the right shifter, just go through it. So, sure, he could buy a vintage air kit or a Be Cool, whatever. Put the air conditioner system on there. If the engine's already wore out and it's not making no power and the compression's wore out, then you put more parasitic draw on it, which is the air conditioner, and it's just going to make it a dog. It's just going to make it a turd. Are you at work? Are you working on your car or customer? Client's car. So, might as well just pull the engine, go through everything, build it. Not like super build it, but just go through it, freshen it up, because once you start putting stuff on it, like air conditioner, that's a parasitic draw. So it's going to draw more power from it. So if it's already wore out and it's a turd, I'm just being honest, it's wore out and it can't do what it's going to do, and you put more parasitic draw on it, which is an air compressor, or which is AC compressor, because it's running off the crank, and the crank is running the whole system, then it's just going to be a turd. It's just going to be a dog. So you might as well just pull it out and build it, go through it, freshen it up. It's all brand new. You know what it's going. You know what it's there. And then matter of fact, while you got it out, go through the transmission, because the transmission's got a lot of crazy stuff going on. It's a 63 RNM Racing. It's a 63. So the transmission's already got a lot of stuff going on. It has the shifter is crazy. It's got some leaks here and there. Just a lot of stuff, right? So instead of trying to chase gremlins, might as well just pull it out, blow it all apart, fix everything, put it all back together, and then you got good stuff, right? So for example, on the box truck, the 61 Ford box truck, I got a call. They open at 9. They open at 9, so it's 10 minutes to 9 now. I need to call and check the status on the chassis on that, because they said around Halloween or the second week of November. So once that, get the plan on that, because once you get that, have a new engine, 302, new rear end, new transmission. There'll be a lot of content on that. But good stuff. Yeah. Let me flip back around. I'll show you. Yeah, right there, buddy. It's a 63 Impala. This is an 86 square body. Right there. All right, there's the piece. Let me turn this back around. All right. here is the piece that was not in the kit, right? And you could probably say, well, Jay, you could have cleaned that up and used that. Yeah, I could have. But right here on the back side is kinked. So it's kinked in right there, so it's a little restriction. So I could have used that, sure. But I will not throw this away. I'll bag and tag this, and I'll put this. It's for a 63 Impala, the front brake lines from the distribution block on the chassis to the rubber hose on the front. And I will put this and I'll bag it, tag it, and I'll put it up. And then what I'll do is I'll take this piece right here, I'll take it to Viking Hosing, and I'll tell them up there to make me some, so for the next time, I don't have to go to the hardware, find one, and bend it to make it match this one, right? Or it's just a fluke that the brake line kit didn't throw this in there by accident. And watch, they'll end up drop shipping me these. And if they do, I just put them over to the side. So, the wheel tubs. Somebody asked me about the wheel tubs. These are the wheel tubs. These are the wheel tubs for the 86 Silverado. These are the front wheel tubs. These are the big slosh tubs from Mike and Sarah Slosh. So these here are going in here hopefully this weekend. Have to cut all this out to get those to fit. Here is I went over this, but somebody just asked me about it, so I'll show you. So here's the template where I have to cut out. The orange is where I got to cut that out so those slosh tubs can fit. And then the battery tray, I got the battery tray from Slosh Tubs. Here's the battery tray right here. This is actually for a OSB or OBS, right? It actually goes right here because he doesn't have a battery tray for a square body with the monster tubs. He has it for the regular tubs, not the monster tubs. So I got one of these from him. I'm going to see if I can get it to fit here. Might have to modify it just a little bit, hopefully not. And then this is for a smaller battery. And then we'll put it right there. So, like I said, I got to clean up. It got a little windy yesterday. So that's for this. And then once the front comes down, then we're good to go on that. And then I can put the transmission cross member in. So, any questions? Yeah, so here's the back. See, this thing's got airbags on it. I'm going to start tearing these. I'm not going to tear these apart until the other kit gets here. But I am going to start running these lines this morning. So, whew. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, share, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm doing a good job. Let me know if I'm doing a bad job. Let me know something. Tell me something. Give me some kind of feedback, because you guys interacting with me, that's what makes the world go round and around. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. It just popped in. Hold on. What year? Hold on, Ray. Yeah, hold on a second. My sinuses is kicking me, so I'm gonna have to blow my snaz. Just hold on one second. Hold on. I apologize for that. Back to racing. Okay, yeah, so check this out. All right. So this right here is a 61 Ford box truck, okay? Now, 61 Ford box truck, all right? So that's what I was talking about, the chassis. The chassis is getting made for this. And it's probably gonna set maybe just a little bit lower than that. He's going with coilovers instead of airbags. So it's going coilovers. So the engine for this, I got an engine out of a 93, 94, 95 Mustang GT. Here's the engine. Like I said, it was a running driving car. I took the engine, completely blowed it apart, rebuilt the whole engine. Everything's brand new. There's that. So that is going into that chassis. But I hadn't bought no headers or nothing because I don't want to put the buggy before the horse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting to get the chassis so I can set this in. There's the rear end. That's the rear end. That's the original rear end out of the box truck's chassis. Did a disc brake conversion on it, bigger axles, locker, all that good stuff, and then went with a 4-speed overdrive transmission. So that's that. This right here is a 68 C10 that I'm working on. And then this is the bottom of the hood, the 68 C10. And then this, I have a Ford Econo 72. Well, that's cool, dude. What you gonna do with that? This right here is a panoramic roof and headliner, right? This is out of a Lincoln. This is out of a Lincoln SUV. Going to separate every bit of this and get the roof skin, separate everything, and this panoramic roof is going into, hold on a second, I'll show you. It is going into that 4-door square body down there. So, but yeah. All right, boys and girls, if y'all ain't got no more questions, Hawkins, what are you doing? What are you doing? Holly ain't back there, you big dummy. All right, boys and girls, if y'all ain't got no more questions, make sure you go to the YouTube channel. Well, you already on YouTube, you big dummy. Go on there and check out some old reels. Check them out, comment, share. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. I'm going to get to it. It just popped up. That box truck's going to look good. Yeah, I hope so, man. I really do. I really hope so. Get off your high horse. You're not that tough. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna look pretty good. So it's gonna be two-tone. It's gonna be like pastel color, pastel green, like a seafoam green or a not 503 green. Yeah, I was picking up what you're laying down, buddy. I'm picking up what you're laying down. So let me flip this around. I'll show you. At first he was thinking about blue, and then he was thinking about green, and then he says, man, I really like the color of your car. And I said, okay, so the color of my car is dirty. Is right there, right? Right? Seafoam green, right? That I made a custom mix. So he came, I did him some spray outs, and he said that he was cool with it. So the whole truck's gonna be seafoam green, and then the borders, these right here, the roof, this, the nose, and probably the grill part is probably going to be white. And then this here, since there's a good brake line, this will be seafoam. The brow will be white. And this will be white. So this will be white. This will be white. This will be white. This will be seafoam. This will be seafoam. This will be seafoam. This will be white. This will be white. The truck will be seafoam. This will be white. The door will be seafoam. And then try to figure out what wheels he wants to put on it. Maybe some chrome wheels or something. and go from there. Probably break it up on the back too. Probably this will be white, and then probably this will be white at the bottom. That'll be white. The rest will be green. That's what we're thinking. I'll do a rendering. I'll get a rendering done for it if the rendering software has this in there. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But if we have a rendering, I'd like to put some chrome wheels on it, but he'd probably put some steel wheels. I don't know. He likes chrome too, so might be some chrome. And then inside, he wants to put all interior seats, bench seats. He wants to put air conditioner in the front, air conditioner in the back. Probably look at one of those units to put on the roof, like one of them small compact. Yeah, I'll go back to my car. It's dirty. It's a dirty. Yeah. This is my turd. See, and all this is different. And the sun is dirty. It's a 19-year-old project. I mean, been working on this car for 19 years. This is mine personally. But everything's different. So the body is one color, and then the trim, the bumpers and stuff is a shade. It's three or four shades off. So it has some contrast. Look at the feathers. Look at the duck feathers. See, there's the front. And he has a 383 stroker with a blower, fuel injection, all that craziness. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate you. It's 9:05. I got to do some business. So I try to do a little video in the morning before the shop starts. So it's 9 o'clock. I got to get to it. I'd stay on here all day if I could. But Bill Man's always coming. So remember what I said, boys and girls, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, comment, follow. And remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, on chicken grace. I'm out.